Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and just to be on the safe side, hello. It's Lynn here from the Learn English Network, and it's a bit of a grey, dismal German day today. Anyhow, let's crack on because we've only got an hour. That's the limit to these recordings now. 1 hour, maybe a couple of hours a week. So we start off with Carrie Boy, who asks, who's following ICC Cricket World Cup? Carrie Boy, I'd say, who is following the ICC Cricket World Cup? Zeb said, I don't even know how it's played. There is no cricket in France. And Carrie Boy went, no cricket in France? Seriously? I like it, Carrie Boy. Seriously, said Zeb. The English never brought it to France. New information for me, said Carrie Boy. What sports do you have there then? So don't forget, new information for me is one sentence, full stop, and then capital W. Popular sports are football, rugby, cycling, tennis, athletics, skiing, handball. Another one that France is generally good at is fencing. Carrie Boy said, how could I forget the famous French Open for tennis? What's fencing? I have heard it for the first time. Okay, this is the first time I've heard about it. And then your full stop. It's a combat sport, said Seb. Each opponent has got either a sword, a foil or a sabre. Then we have to touch the other one with that arm. You get 1 point every time you touch your opponent. The match ends either after a specific time limit or when you are the first one to reach a specific number of points. To get a better idea, think of the Musketeers. Indeed. I have to check this sports. Seems to be interesting, said Carrie Boy. So I have to check this sport, or I have to check out this sport. It seems to be interesting. Full stop, or I have to check out these sports, if you think of them as more than one, they seem to be interesting. Okay. And Zeb said, have you checked it out? Is it a sport that you would like to practice? No, Zeb, said Carrie Boy, couldn't check it. Today I was very busy at work. How was day? Okay, how was your day? Y-O-U-R and a question mark. I had a lovely morning, said Seb, starting with running for an hour or so, going to the library and then the street market to get some fresh veggies. Then it was already aperitif o'clock and enjoyed a glass of red wine. Okay, and I enjoyed a glass of red wine. It was a Bordeaux with a capital B, with different cheese for lunch. Okay. I then tackled some administrative correspondence with an E at the end, ENCE, via the computer, which means I landed here. Lol, what about you? You got distracted, Zeb. And Carrie Boy said, it was a busy day. I slept quite late yesterday, but had whale up early for office. I think you meant I had to wake up, which is Y-O-U and then space, then W-A-K-E, early for, and I'd say for work, or for the office, but I'd say for work. I sticked to my desktop for a couple of hours to deal some pending cases. Okay, I stuck to my desktop for a couple of hours, or I was stuck at my desktop for a couple of hours dealing with some pending cases. At lunch, we enjoyed ICC World Cup match between Pakistan and South Africa. Okay, at lunch, we enjoyed the ICC, because it's the International Cricket Club, World Cup match between Pakistan, capital P, and South Africa, capital S for South. It was thrilling match. It was a thrilling match. Second half was much lazy, but I wrapped up planning stuff for next week. Okay, the second half of my day was much lazier, L-A-Z-I-E-R, comma, but I wrapped up planning some stuff for next week. I reached home half an hour ago. Luckily tomorrow is off for me. I will rest. Okay, luckily tomorrow is a day off for me. I will rest. It seems to have been an easy day, said Zeb. It sounds like you were able to watch the whole match during your lunch break. Tomorrow you'll rest. What does it mean, resting? Is it doing nothing at all day long? No, said Carrie Boy. We have 1 hour lunch break. Okay, we have an hour lunch break. The match had entered into its critical stage and it nearly concluded at the end of break. Okay, it nearly concluded at the end of our break. Resting means off from office. Okay, resting means not going to the office. I would have 6 hours of peaceful sleep, then I have to help my mother with the monthly grocery. It will occupy nearly 3 hours, I guess. So, what you could say is that I should have 6 hours of peaceful, just one L at the end, sleep, comma. Then I have to help my mother with the monthly grocery shop. Okay. It will occupy nearly 3 hours. 3 is separate from the hours, I guess. A 6-hour sleep only, said Zeb. Will you take a nap in the afternoon? Yes, I was thinking that, Zeb. I'm an 8-hour girl myself. 6-hour sleep is usually enough for me. So 6 hours sleep is usually enough for me. I rarely take a nap in the afternoon. I guess, said Zeb, we all have different sleeping patterns. When you said that you'll help your mother with the monthly grocery for 3 hours, did you mean going shopping? 3 hours shopping for groceries sounds extraordinarily long. So, sounds extraordinarily long. You use the adverb extraordinarily. Then Carrie Boy said, shopping will take around 1.5 hours. Rest of the time will be wasted in travelling. Okay. The rest of the time will be travelling. The rest of the time we'll be travelling. I said, is it wasted time? You could practice your English while travelling. And Carrie Boy said, but it's not possible while I'm driving, although it's manageable while doing grocery. Okay. But it's IT''S, not possible while I'm driving, comma, although it is ITIS, manageable while doing the grocery shopping, okay, or while shopping for groceries. Grocery will take 1.5. Oh, okay. You've repeated yourself, Carrie. You seem to go very far from home for this monthly shopping, said Zeb. Okay, you seem to go very far from home for your monthly shop. We often talk about the monthly shop, or the big shop. Carrie Boy said, it's almost 15 kilometres away from my home. Ooh, you could just say it's almost 15 kilometres away. We'll kind of fill in the rest of the information. Zeb then said, does it mean that you live in a village or small town and the closest town with a supermarket or a shopping centre is 15 kilometres away? No, said Carrie Boy. It's a big metropolitan city. There are markets nearby, but this one is a bit supermarket. I think you mean big, B-I-G. And almost everything is one word, is available there. One is off the grocery duty in one shot. Okay, so you can do your whole shop in one go, is what I would say there. It's not wrong, but it's a bit odd to see what you're saying. You might also have a discount, as you seem to make a bulk purchase every month. You buy large quantities, said Zeb. Maybe you meant, do you get a discount, as you seem to make a bulk purchase every month, and you buy large quantities? Yours, said Carrie Boy. I think you meant yes, Y-E-S. The rates are discounted as compared other grocery store nearby. Okay, as compared with the other grocery stores nearby. And nearby is one word, N-E-A-R-B-Y. To buy, B-U-Y, means to purchase, okay? And nearby is near to, okay? One is able to buy more item with the same amount of money. Okay, one, that's something the Queen would say. You can say it if you must. But I would say you can buy more items, or you can buy more with the same amount of money. Usually, said Zeb, these kinds of shops where you can do bulk purchases are reserved to professionals. Okay, professionals, you've misspelled that one there. So it's Professionals. I'm surprised that individuals can also access them where you live. Okay, usually the kind of shops where you can buy in bulk are reserved for professionals, okay? Yeah, you're right. We call them discount stores or cash and carry. I'd say, yes, it's an all things buy shop. Okay, yes, it's, we'd call that a hypermarket, actually. You can't call it an all things buy shop. It's a shop where you can buy everything, or it's a hypermarket. I'm sorry, I don't understand what is an all things buy shops, said Seb. Do you mean a wholesaler? I mean, it's a supermarket where nearly all types of goods are available. Oh gosh, we don't have to bother to visit other stores. Okay, I mean it's IT''S, remember, short for it is. Supermarket is normally one word, but as I said, if it's that big, I would call it a hypermarket. It provides goods at wholesale rates. Okay, it provides goods at wholesale rates, full stop. Good conversation though, well done. Lots of sort of different vocabulary. There is a shopping page on the network which will tell you about British style of shopping, okay? Worth a look for the different vocabulary. Okay, and we're back to Marzi's avatar. Igor said, actually, I'm going to have to start calling you Igor, because you've got a photograph of Igor as your... Are you a fan of Young Frankenstein? It's one of my favourite Gene Wilder films. Anyway, that's Marty Feldman as well. Yes, I know this stuff, you know. Igor said, hello everyone. Hey Marzi, who is drawn on the picture of your avatar? Okay, hey Marzi, who is depicted on your avatar picture? I don't know, Igor, said Marzi. What do you think? It seems to me the drawing of a firefly. Okay, it seems to be a firefly. That's all I would say. Yes, it's a glowworm. I really like them, said Marzi. Say you. Maybe you meant let me tell you. A glowworm can't brightens the world, but it can makes that we remember lighting. Isn't it a beautiful sentence? So, I think what you meant to say was a glowworm can't brighten the world, but it can make us remember light. Isn't it a beautiful sentence? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, said Igor. I see many glowworms during spring and summer here. Okay, during is one R in the middle. They are very pretty. Do you see them too? Can you see them too? Not do you see them, that would be more do you see what I see, as in the same glowworms. Can you see them around your place? Is more other glowworms. Okay. No, there aren't them here, said Marzi. So, no, comma, there aren't any here. What a pity, said Igor. And pity has just got one T in the middle, Igor. Marzi said yes. Unfortunately, I see them in the pictures. Okay. Yes, comma, unfortunately, I can only see them in pictures. Did you do your duty? Asked Marzi. I mean, did you wash dishes? I mean, did you wash the dishes? Or did you do the washing up? We often call washing the dishes the washing up. Igor, I saw your profile and I see this il-namaste. Can you tell me about it? What is it? Okay. So, Igor, I looked at your profile and I saw the word il-namaste. Can you tell me about it? That's fine. Capital C because it's a new sentence, and then what is it? Capital W, it's a new sentence. Okay, Il Namaste or Il Namaste, or the Namaste is the name of my restaurant, said Igor. The word Namaste means welcome. It is a word used in India and Nepal. Okay, so welcome and then full stop. Okay. Yes, you told me already about it. I saw many picture there. Are they your restaurant's picture? Okay, yes, you already told me about it. I saw many pictures on your profile, I presume you mean. Are they pictures of your restaurant? Yes, they are, said Igor. There are my brother, my sister-in-law, and Carola. She is a former waitress, and me. Okay, yes, they are. You can see my brother, my sister-in-law, and Carola, who is a former waitress, and me. I couldn't see you, said Marzi. I just see a place that probably it's your restaurant. I just see a place that is probably your restaurant. Igor said, I'm sorry, damn dirty dishes, after I reply to you. Okay. I'm sorry. Damn these dirty dishes. I'll reply to you afterwards. Okay? Okay, then somebody called Jahan came along and went, go ahead. I'm not sure what that means. I hope it's not rude. Why now, Bodhi, wants to talk with moi? Okay. Why doesn't anybody want to talk with me? Okay. Spell checker. I think you need a little bit of help from a spell checker. Maybe use Chrome and install their English dictionary. It will tell you as you type if you misspell anything. You can't rely on them completely, but they can certainly help. That would have been a lot of red lines under the text there, okay? Hello, Jahan, said Zeb. Moi is a French word. Do you speak French? Cortha said, oh, don't talk like that. We will talk to you. How are you, Jahan? Okay, so, oh, don't talk like that. That's fine. We will, W-I-double-L, talk with you. Rather than talk to you, we will talk with you. Full stop. How are you? Capital H, question mark. Hi, Cortha, said Zeb. It's Cortha, Zeb. I wonder if you are at war with punctuation and capitalisation. Yes, I'm weak in this topic, said Cortha. Well, it's something to work on, Cortha. I hope you listen to these corrections, okay? A capital letter to start your sentences and a full stop to end them would be great for a start, said Seb. Thank you so much for this information, said Cortha. And that was pretty perfect, Cortha, except your full stop should go straight after the N in information. Marzi asked, what's your native language, Jahan? And Jahan didn't reply. So, Jahan, that might be why nobody's talking with you, okay? You need to hang around or just come back and reply. Maybe keep an eye on your discuss page and you'll see when people reply to you. So we got another few hi's and how are yous, okay, which aren't really conversations. Jonas came along and said, hello everyone, how are you? So hello everyone is one word, how are you is another sentence, capital H. Hello, said Tao, I am great, and you? Tao, you just need the one punctuation, okay? So where you've got a question mark, you don't need a full stop after it. But your question mark, as you did I am great, full stop, that was great. And you, your question mark should come straight after the you in you. I'm fine, said Jonas. Where is all? Okay, I'm fine, small f. And again, just one piece of punctuation. Although we are quite keen on punctuation, we're not that keen that you can get away with putting lots of them. Where is all? I think you meant where is everyone? So where, capital W, and again your question mark straight after the L of all. I from Vietnam, said Tao. What about you? So I'm, short for I am. You can say I am from Vietnam if you want, or I'm capital I apostrophe M from Vietnam, and we say Vietnam we spell it in one word, capital Vietnam. What about you? I'm from Brazil. Do you know? Okay, I'm from Brazil, full stop. Your question is a new sentence. And I wouldn't say, do you know it? I'd say, have you heard of it? Or do you know anything about it? I know it. Oh, I know, said Tao. So I'd just say, I know it. Brazil is a beautiful country where have Amazon forest, right? So Brazil is a beautiful country, Beautiful, where the Amazon forest is, comma, right? And because that's like a tag question. Right, said Marzi, and Amazon Stream is in that country too. I'm not sure what Amazon Stream is. Yep, said Tao. Do you live in Brazil? Marzi said, no, I live in Iran, Tao. Where are you from? Tao said, I'm from Vietnam. Do you know my country? Okay, have you heard of my country? Again, just the one bit of punctuation. Of course, it's in the southeast of Asia. Tao said, do you have a Skype account, Marzi? Can I chat with you on Skype? No, I don't. I'm usually here, said Marzi. Jonas came along and said, yes, you are right, So, R-I-G-H-T. What do you do there? Do you like music? Okay, yes, you're right, full stop. That's one separate thought, if you like. What do you do there? Capital W and a question mark. That's one separate question. And then, do you like music? It's a separate question, capital D and a question mark. Of course, said Tao, music is so great. And you? What styles of music do you listen to, Tao? Asked Seb. I often listen rap, country, acoustics music. And you? Okay, I often listen to rap, country and acoustic. That's A-C-O-U-S-T-I-C. Okay? I'm more into pop rock, said Seb. But at the moment, I listen to lots of world music from South America. When I spent some time in Australia, I seemed to had no choice but listen to lots of country music. Okay, when I spent some time in Australia, I seemed, S-W-M-E-D, to have no choice but listen, and then no choice, space, but listen to lots of country music. It seems to be one of their favourite music styles, especially as many like country line dancing. Jonas then came back and said, are you there? To Tao. And Tao said, I'm here. Hello, said Jonas. Yes, I'm here again, said Tao. Me too, said Jonas. Don't forget your full stops, Jonas. Okay, a couple more highs and hellos that didn't go anywhere. Sunil came along and said, hello, everyone. Everyone is one word, Sunil. Cortha said, hello, Sunil. Marzi said, hi, Sunil, how are you doing? Hi, Marzi, said Jonas. Marzi said, hi, Jones. Is it a sunny day in Brazil or else? Okay. Is it a sunny day in Brazil? That would be enough, okay? Hi, said Jonas, where I live, it's a cloud day, but is hot, are you there? And you there, okay. Hi, comma, where I live, it's, with a small I, a cloudy day, C-L-O-U-D-Y. comma, straight after day, but it is hot, full stop. What about you? I live in Iran, said Marzi, and now we have a cool night. Jonas said, I understood. What do you do there? Work? Study? How old are you? So, I understand, full stop. What do you do? That's enough. Do you work or study? How old are you? Capital H. I work every day in the registry office, said Marzi. And you? Why you want to learn English? So, why do you want to learn English? I work at the factory as a trainee, said Jonas. Okay, I work at a factory. We've no idea what factory you're talking about, so it can't be the factory, unless there's only one factory in the world and you work there. Okay, so I work at a factory or I work in a factory as a trainee because I like and I think that will help me in my career. Okay, so your comma straight after trainee, the E, because I like it and I think that it will help me in my career. C-A-R-E-E-R. Full stop there. My dream is watch a movie that not legend. I'm not sure. My dream is to be in a movie that not yeah, I have no idea what that means. What do you mean about a real movie, said Marzi. Do you think all of movies are legend? I say, do you think all movies are legends? I'd put legends, because you've got movies, okay? Sorry, said Jonas, I was to say films without subtitles in Portuguese. Okay, I've got you now. What you meant to say, Jonas, is my dream is to be able to watch movies without subtitles, okay? So, what you next said was, sorry, I was to say, so, sorry, and then you comma straight after the Y. I wanted to say films without subtitles in Portuguese. Do you understand? So, in Portuguese, full stop. Do you you've put do you understand? It's understand. U-N-D-E-R-S-T-A-N-D. Marzi said, I think you mean you like to watch a movie with itself main language without needing translation to Portuguese. Okay. I think you mean you'd like to be able to watch a movie in its original language without needing a translation in Portuguese. For example, a Hollywood movie. Right? Jonas said, Marzi, do you know a mobile app to a group of us to talk in English? What do you think? And, yeah, it's a little bit like fishing, but never mind. I'll skip this bit then, because it's all going to be about WhatsApp and Skype and all that stuff. Okay. So, and we're back onto Marzi's lovely, very cute glowworm avatar. Cortha said, Marzi, you chang your picture. It's so cute. So, Marzi, you have changed your picture. It is, or it's, I-T apostrophe S, so cute. Marzi said, do you like it? It's a glowworm. And yes, I like it so much. It's so cute, said Cortha. So yes, capital Y. And a full stop after cute. Like your avatar, Cortha, said Marzi. Thank you so much, said Cortha. How are you, Marzi? Okay, thank you so much, capital T, then a full stop. And then you've got a new sentence. When you've got a statement and then followed by a question, you keep them separate. How are you, capital H, Marzi, capital M, one question mark. I'm really good, said Marzi. Are you busy, Cortha? You were not here recently. Okay, you haven't been around recently. Yes, I am so busy this week. So, yes, capital Y, comma, I'm, capital I apostrophe M, so busy this week, full stop. Is it a character from a cartoon? Asked Zeb. I don't know, Zeb. I searched it on the internet. Okay. I searched for it on the internet. I found it on the internet. Never mind, said Zeb. It's now the representation of Marzi on live chat. I hope it be a good representation, said Marzi. So I hope it will be a good representation. Do you mean a good representation of yourself? Asked Zeb. Yes, I mean it don't make angry or upset someone, and it help people who are in this site. So yes, I mean it. I hope it doesn't make anyone angry or upset, and that it helps people who are on this site. Actually, on this site, the jury's out on in and on with prepositions when it comes to the internet. Are we in the internet or are we on the internet? Are we in a website? Are we on a website? Are we writing in a forum or on a forum? I'm sure we'll sort it out eventually. Zeb said, I don't think a smile from a creature with a red nose that brings light could make anyone angry. Marzi said, I hope it be always lightening and smiling with a red nose. Okay, I hope it will always be glowing and smiling with its red nose, I would say. And Jonas must have been up late because he said, hello, here is midnight. What time is where you live? Okay, hello, that's fine, with a full stop. Here it is midnight, full stop. What time, capital W, is it where you live? It was 3 a.m. in France, said Seb. I get up now, said Jonas. So I'm getting up now. When you say now, you've got to use this I'm doing this now. And it's 4 p.m. in France, said Seb. As it's the weekend, maybe it's not that early in the morning where you are. Maybe 1 p.m.? Lol. Yes, it's noon now, said Jonas. So yes, it's with a small I and apostrophe S. So IT apostrophe S, noon now, time for have lunch. I'd just say time for lunch. Skipping breakfast then, said Zeb. What's on the menu today? Milk with coffee and some bread, said Jonas. That's not lunch, but breakfast, said Zeb. What do you put on your bread? Penort, said Jonas. So, peanut, I think you meant to say, P-E-A-N-U-T. Never heard of it. Or maybe it's peanut butter, asked Zeb. Sorry, it's only butter. Some words I think, but wrote wrong. Okay, it's, again, small I, T, apostrophe S. I thought some words were right, but I thought of the words correctly, but I wrote them wrongly. Coffee with milk, bread and butter. It's a typical French breakfast, said Zeb. Really? Said Jonas. I don't knew it. Okay, I didn't know that. Here in Brazil, everybody has breakfast this way. So, I didn't know that, full stop. Here, capital H, in Brazil, and a small e, so capital H-E-R-E, in Brazil, everybody, E-V-E-R-Y-B-O-D-Y, has breakfast this way. Then you might be all French, said Zeb. Or I'm Brazilian without knowing it. Aladdin's radio show has just started. I'll leave you here for today. Bye. Ha ha, you're so funny, said Jonas. And either I've got a mucky screen, Jonas, or you're using accents on your O. Maybe it's your keyboard, I don't know, but try and find an O without an accent. What is Aladdin's radio? So capital W. Okay, it's a separate sentence. And you've got an accent over the A as well. Try and find an A without an accent. Bye, Zeb. Don't forget your full stop. Here is the link if you want to join us, said Zeb. It's open to everyone. How can I find you? Asked Jonas. And Zeb said, it's a Google Hangout. If you have a Google account, capital G for Google, just click on the link. I already click on, but I don't find the Aladdin's radio. Okay, I already, A-L-R-E-A-D-Y, clicked on it, but I couldn't find, C-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T, Aladdin's show. I hope you found them, Jonas, I said. Here's some information. And I've given you a link there, Jonas, to information about the radio show. Hello, said Jonas, I am confused. I don't find it. So, hello, I am confused. That's with a D at the end. I couldn't find it, or I didn't find it. So D-I-D-N apostrophe T and a full stop. The link works, said Seb, but only if you have a Google account. I have a Google account, said Jonas. Try find me, find for Jonas Diaz. Okay. I have a Google account, capital G, full stop. Try to find me, capital T. Look for Jonas Diaz. It is an app mobile, asked Jonas. So is it an mobile app? No, said Zeb, it's a Google Hangout. Maybe you could try again next Saturday. Here is the discussion thread on the forum where Aladdin posts the link when it's about to start. Yesterday we sang 50 Man. That's 50 Men, by the way. A bottle of rum. Is it Speak Like a Pirate Day already? So, a few highs and hellos that didn't really go anywhere. But then Marcy came along and said, Zeb, I want to see you here again. Now it's weekend and you can send message for us. Okay, now it's the weekend, or the weekend, as Zeb would say, and you can send messages for us. We miss you. Please come back. How are you doing, Marcy? Asked Zeb. Are you going to collect rubbish in the mountains this weekend? We are preparing for New Year, said Marcy. I'm painting my home's windows myself. It's really interesting. Do you ever did it, Zeb? Okay, I'm painting the windows of my house myself. It's really interesting. And then you need a space. Have you ever done it, Zeb? But if you paint your windows, you'll not be able to see through them, said Zeb. I can't understand, Zeb. What things are that I can't see them? Okay. What won't I be able to see, I think is what you meant there, Marcy. I said, Marcy, why would you even paint windows? Marzi said, 2 weeks later we will celebrate New Year in Iran. Okay, in 2 weeks we will celebrate New Year in Iran, and many people started to clean their house, and I do it too. This year I decided to paint the windows. The previous colour was blue and I changed to cream. I think what you mean, Marzi, is you've decided to paint the window frames. Zeb's being a little bit contentious in saying you're painting the glass of the window, as in the window panes. But I know what you meant, and so does she. She's just having fun with you. Ahmed said, Hein, I don't know that. So, Hein? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, you guys are going to celebrate 2016 in 2 weeks. How is it possible? Hee hee, said Seb. It's not the same all around the world. Yes, vive la différence, as they say in France. No, we have a special New Year from 2,500 years ago until now. So, no, we have a special New Year from 2,500 years ago up to now. This year is 1394 for us. Get it now? Okay, the coming year is 1394 for us. Get it now? So it's a tradition in Iran, asked Ahmed. Don't forget your full stops, Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed, said Marzi. Zeb then said to Marzi, a window is made of transparent glass so that you're able to see what happens outside while you are inside. If you paint them, you'll put some colour on the window glass. How will you be able to see outside when you look through the window? Zeb, to be honest, I put most of the colours on the glass and I need a person who clean them. Fortunately, I can go to yard and see out. Oh dear, are you a messy painter? I was going to ask you to come and do ours, Marzi, but maybe not. So, to be honest, I get a lot of colour on the glass and I need someone to clean them. Fortunately, I can go out in the yard to see out. I've got it now, said Zeb. You are painting the frame of the window, not the window itself. When I do it, I usually put some tape duct around the windows on the glass side. It protects the window glass. What colour did you choose? Chose purple? So it should be what colour did you choose? CHOOSE. Well, I used them for the floor of the rooms, said Marzi. In fact, I used some paper for keeping clean the floor. I painted them cream. Okay. Well, I protected the floor of the rooms, comma. In fact, I used some paper to keep the floor clean. I painted the windows cream. Purple is beautiful, but it's not set with my furniture. Okay, purple is beautiful, but it wouldn't go with my furniture. How many windows frames do you have to paint, asked Seb. Will you have finished today? Okay, how many window frames will you have to paint? Or do you have to paint was fine. Will you finish today? I painted 3 windows, said Marzi, and 4 doors from past week, but it's 3 door and 1 window that I can't paint them yet. Okay, I've already painted 3 windows and 4 doors in the past week, comma, but there are 3 doors and 1 window that I haven't painted yet. I will paint all of them in the new week. Carrie Boy came along and said, don't paint thing, usually make a mess. I rather prefer carpentry stuff. I have got many tools. I take special care of my tools. I have arranged them nicely in a chest or drawer. Okay. Maybe you meant to say, I don't paint things because I usually make a mess. I prefer doing carpentry, okay? And I'm not sure what you mean by a chest or drawer, but I think you mean a set of drawers or a chest of drawers, which would be CHEST space OF space DRAWERS. Your tools are your friends, asked Marzi. Are not them. You speak with them too? Okay. Your tools are your friends, are they? Okay. So, your tools are your friends, comma, are they? Do you speak with them too? Carrie Boy said, yes, they are my friends. In a sense, they are my helping hand. I do most of the home repairs myself, be electrical or carpentry. Okay. I do most home repairs myself, be it electrical work or carpentry. So after myself a comma. Men always like their tools more than their wives, said Marzi. Ha ha, nice comment, said Carrie Boy. And then Marzi said, and women like their toys more than their husbands. Ha 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 ha. Zeb brought it back onto safe ground with, what was your last woodwork? I would say, you put woodwork, we tend to have it as one word, but I would say, what was your last carpentry project? Carrie Boy said, I had made the frame for fitting the window AC into the window and repaired my kitchen cabinet. Okay. Not I had made, because that means that something happened to it and it's no longer there. So I made the frame to fit the window air conditioning unit, comma, and repaired my kitchen cabinet, full stop. Did you learn carpentry by yourself? Okay, did you learn carpentry yourself, or did you teach yourself carpentry? My interest has helped me in my self-learning, said Carrie Boy. One of my uncle had guided me in this regard. Okay, one of my uncles guided me in this regard. How old were you when you showed some interest in carpentry? Asked Seb. I believe it's in my Gaians. I have always found attraction in home repairs of all stuff, I guess since 9th grade. Okay, I believe it's, IT''S, in my genes. That's GENES. I've always found home repairs attractive, I guess since 9th grade, full stop. Have you ever thought of making it your future job? Asked Zeb. Nope, it's just for fun, said Carrie Boy, though it saves money, because be it carpenter, electrician or plumber, they charge exorbitantly high. Okay, although it saves us money because, comma, be it a carpenter, electrician or plumber, they all charge exorbitantly high fees. You've become the handyman of the family then, said Zeb. Okay, and that was it for home repairs and DIY. And then we got a funny post from Tahir, said, please improve my English. All capitals, all shouting. I think what you might have wanted to say, Tahir, is please help me to improve my English. Only you can improve your English, but we can help you. Hello, Tahir, said Kautha. Capital T for Tahir, because it's a name. Are you angry? Asked Martzi. Zeb said, we help each other chatting with each other here. Okay, we help each other chatting here. Or we help each other by chatting to each other here. We do it without shouting, without writing our messages in all capital letters. Martzi said to Zeb, Zeb, your sentence was beautiful. I think Tahir Iqbal was shouting too. An angry man. Telegrams used to be written in all capital letters, said Zeb. Maybe the telegram style is what Tahir prefers, but I wouldn't recommend it here or anywhere on the internet. I didn't know about it, said Martzi. I hear it now. Maybe I understand now. So yes, I really don't recommend people use all capitals. It can look very jarring. Okay, try and also it's cheating when you're writing English, because I like to see whether you know how to use your capital letters properly. Now I'd like to just interject the secret code. Lynn is drinking a cup of tea. I repeat, Lynn is drinking a cup of tea. And congratulations to Zeb for hearing the code from last week. I think this is going to become a feature. Okay, then Talita came along and said, hi, good afternoon, I'm here for the first time and want to practice my English with an American. I'm Brazilian. So, hi, full stop. Good afternoon, capital G. Hi, good afternoon is hi. So you're kind of saying hi, hi, when you say hi and good afternoon together. So one or the other, I would suggest. But anyhow, I'm here for the first time and want to, W-A-N-T space T-O, practice my English, capital E, with an American, capital A. I'm Brazilian, capital B. And don't forget your full stop at the end. Hi, Talita. I don't think I've met any Americans since I registered here. Okay, said Talita. Where are you from? France. And you? Said Zeb. I'm from Brazil, said Talita. Great, you been French. Okay. It's great that you are French. You being French? It means she's not French anymore. She's definitely French. Capital F for French as well. It is the next language I want to learn. There you go. You got yourself a job, Zeb. I'm so surprised, said Zeb. Except in French Guiana, I don't think that there are any countries in South America where French is used. Oh, said Talita, it's because I love languages. I studied English and Spanish, and when the opportunity arises, I'll do it. Oh, you're a linguophile. You like languages. So I have studied English, capital E, and Spanish, capital S, all languages with a capital letter. Guest said, I thought the same too before learning it. The pronunciation and written are similar, but the meaning sometimes is completely different. It's a mess. Okay, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Guest, but pronunciation has just got one N, P-R-O-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. You studied Spanish, aren't you a native Spanish speaker? Asked Zeb. No, before learning it, said Talita. I thought the same too. Oh, I see, it was yours. Okay. Not sure what you're trying to say there. You've lost me, said Zeb, so it's not just me. What two languages are you comparing? Spanish and English? I think that they are very different when it comes to pronunciation, sentence structure and vocabulary. Absolutely. I totally agree with you, said Talita. about the difference between Spanish and English, but I compared Spanish and Portuguese, my native language. Ah, yes, in Brazil, people speak Portuguese, remember. Now I need your help to understand the chats here. Can I participate of anyone I want? Okay, can I participate any time I want, or can I participate with anyone I want? Everybody can participate here, said Zeb. As far as I know, there is no discrimination. By the way, Lynn, the teacher, is around right now for chatting. If you want to chat with her, it's now. Great, as soon as I can, I'll try a conversation. Thanks, said Talita. Then Talita said, hi, first time here. Okay, hi, it's my first time here. I speak from Brazil. Okay, I'm from Brazil, and I'm looking for someone to practice my English. Well, nobody can practice your English, you have to. So I'm looking for someone to practice my English with, okay? Hello, Talita, said Cortha. Hi, Cortha, how are you? Cortha. Okay, try to be, when you're learning English, when you're in learning mode, try to be in the zone, okay? Be mindful. So, for example, when you see somebody's name, check that you're spelling it correctly. It will make your brain wake up a little bit, okay? I'm fine. What about you? Asked Cortha. So, capitalisation, Cortha. I'm fine too, said Talita, but it's raining a lot here in Brazil. So raining is just one N in the middle, R-A-I-N-I-N-G. Usually is sunny. Okay, usually it is sunny. It's morning and the sky is dark. Where are you from? Hello, Talita, said Cortha. I'm from Jordan. Cool. USA, isn't it? Okay. Somebody who's also geographically challenged. Well done, Talita. It's the sort of thing I normally say, by the way. No, not USA, said Cortha. It's Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Okay, it's IT''S. You've got to work on that one, Cortha. The Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. I hope you know it. Marzi said, hi, Talita. Zeb is right. Do we know any Americans here? Okay, we don't know any Americans here. No, we don't know any Americans here, said Zeb. Maybe in the future. Yes, we don't know, said Marzi. So, any Americans listening? Come on. Come and give us a hand. You can argue with me about how to spell things if you like. Hey, Igor came along and said, I don't know the right words, but I want to say one thing. I would do my best wishes to all the women that I've met here for International Women's Day. Okay, I don't know the right words, but I want to say one thing. I would like to give my best wishes to all the women I've met here for International Women's Day. I give to you a virtual mimosa, which is very sweet, Igor. Thank you, Igor, said Cortha, but you can make for us Italian pizza. That's better. Thank you, Igor, comma, but you can make us an Italian pizza. That's better. I'm just kidding, said Cortha. Desney said, Igor, I think you forgot something. And that's a statement, by the way, Desney. Here's your pizza, as I had promised, said Igor. Here's your pizza, as I promised. Or as promised, you can say as well. Thank you so much, Igor, said Desney. I hope you saw the pizza, said Igor. I saw now. It's yummy, said Desney. And Marzi said, you're so lucky, Desney. See, Igor gave you a yummy pizza. Hi, Marzi, said Desney. No, I'm unlucky because I just opened this. I didn't see that avatar. Anyways, I'm really thankful to Igor Lavera for pizza. Okay. Hi, Marzi. No, I think I'm unlucky because I only just opened the chat. I didn't see the avatar. Anyway, not anyways, anyway, and it's one word, I'm very thankful to Igor for the pizza. We have a saying in English, it's the thought that counts, okay? And Igor said, the next pizza will be for you, Marzi. Thanks, Igor, said Marzi, but I can't accept that because I can't eat it. You can imagine, use your imagination. Yummy. And Zeb popped in and said, thank you, Igor, have a great carnival day. Okay, Sanana had a question, but I've answered that on the grammar page, Sanana. I think it helped you. I hope it helped you. And then we're back to the little problem we had where Igor said, where are you? I only read this sentence. So sentence is S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E. Be the first to comment. Help me, please. I replied, it still says 21,448 comments below, but 9 comments above. Sigh. I'll take a look, but it might be that the hackers win again. Sob. That was me feeling sorry for myself, by the way. It's the same for everybody, Igor, said Seb. It's impossible to see previous messages as if there had been a reset. Zab did it, said Aladdin. Zeb, with an E. Lol, you are the mod here. Why are you doing this? Asked Aladdin. I haven't done anything. I'm innocent, I swear, said Zeb. Zeb, are you still acting like a pirate? Asked Aladdin. Well, how much how much ransom cost? Okay, how much will the ransom be? Zeb, to get our comments back. All comments are back, said Zeb, and I'll keep going empty-handed. Yes, we rescued them. Thanks, Zeb, said Igor, which is a bit unfair. I think that's okay, said Zeb. We just have to start new conversations and people will pop around again. By the way, did you have a good time at the carnival? Yes, said Igor. The weather was beautiful and I enjoyed it. The parade, unfortunately, had few carnival wagons. However, the few wagons had offer wine, pastis and mulled wine, brûlée wine. So, however, the few wagons that were there were offering wine, pastis and mulled wine. So yesterday afternoon I was drunk, and in the evening at work I made square pizzas, and today I look like a zombie. Okay. Actually, I've had square pizza, believe it or not. They do square pizza in Germany, Igor. Help us. We need some Italians to come and do proper pizzas here. Okay, square pizzas, that's a creation. You should add them to the menu, said Zeb. I agree, Zeb. Why not? Asked Igor. Now I have lunch. I reply you when I finish. Okay, I'll reply to you when I have finished. Okay, nice little bit of tense work there. Did you have your lunch? Asked Marzi. Hi, Marzi, said Igor. Yes, but after I have slept a little. Ah, a little siesta, hey? So, yes, but afterwards I slept a little. Okay, have a good dream, Igor, said Marzi. Thanks, said Igor. I'm awake now, more or less. Now I look like a zombie, as I have written now in the post above. Okay, I'm awake now, more or less, but I look like a zombie, as I wrote in the post above. Marzi said, I thought you want to sleep now, Igor. So, I thought you wanted to sleep now, Igor. I thought you wanted to sleep now, full stop. Igor, can you tell me about your carnival? I want to know more about it. And Igor said, yeah, I can. So, yes, Y-E-S, I can, but not now. I have to go in Turin to visit my mother. So I have to go to Turin to visit my mother. She lives there. Sorry, I'll write you when I return to at home. So I'll write to you when I get back home. Bye. Okay, said Marzi, I will wait you to come back, then we can speak about it. Bye now. Okay, I'll wait for you to come back, and then we can speak about it. Very good. And Igor came later and said, hi, Marzi. I returned only now at home. It is deep night. Okay. I've only just got home. It's late at night. So tomorrow I'll tell to you about my carnival. Okay. So tomorrow I'll tell you all about carnival. Have good night. Have a good night. Anyhow, Jonas came along with a nice little topic starter. Hello, friend. What do you do on weekends? Okay, hello, friends, I would say, Jonas, okay? What do you do on weekends? In English, British English, we'd say, what do you do at the weekend or at weekends? My weekend, said Zeb, usually starts Friday evening at the pub, and during the weekend I also regularly go to see exhibitions. It could be anything, there are so many. Last time it was Le Bord des Monts, which was linked to this question, can one make works of art which are not of art? And I replied, this weekend I went for a nice long walk. What about you? Jonas said, I just was at home resting. So I just stayed at home resting. That sounds good too, I said. Were you sleeping during 2 days in a row? Asked Zeb. Okay, we'd ask, were you sleeping for 2 days in a row? Okay. And Haida came along and said, hi, nothing more, just do rest at homey. Okay. Hi, capital H. Nothing much. I wouldn't say nothing more than what, but nothing much, just resting at home. H-O-M-E, full stop. Was it nothing, like listening to music, reading a book, or playing video games? Asked Zeb. What sort of nothing? We're back to the problem, but at least it created a few interesting conversations, didn't it, our little problem? There seem to be 2 different web pages for live chat, said Zeb. When I click on Learn English Free next to comments, I arrive on a page that gives 2 entries for English chat, live chat, Let's Talk English for Friendship. One with 10 comments, the other one with 21,453 comments. A split? I replied, no idea, Zeb. I've sent a report in to discuss. There were updates to discuss last week, but I thought everything was okay. Aladdin said, there is no excuses for tomorrow's session, Lynn. You can read from here. So there are no excuses for tomorrow's session. T-O-M with a small t and apostrophe s at the end. So the session belonging to tomorrow. You can read it from here. I see the old comments when I click on the second entry, said Zeb. Good grief, I said. It says recent activity 2 years ago. Right, said Zeb. Oh, I don't. It just brings me here. What is the URL of the page where you see the old comments? I asked. It brings me there. I think we could have reached a discussed limitation. Possibly, I said, although I'm not sure why the comments would still be available in Discuss itself, but not here. It does say in their terms and conditions, we may, without prior notice, change the service, stop providing the service or features of the service to you or to users generally, or create usage limits for the service. We may permanently or temporarily terminate or suspend your access to the service without notice and liability for any reason, including if in our sole determination you violate any provision of these terms, or for any or no reason. Or for any or no reason. Upon termination for any reason or no reason, you continue to be bound by these terms. Oh dear. Zeb said, next step, a question to the Discuss support team. I'm going to take Leica out, I said, and write this down to Monday. I guess I won't have much to do tomorrow. Enjoy a bit of fresh air, said Zeb. I've sent a report with screenshots and tweeted them, but no reply as yet, I replied. We're probably not the only ones to encounter this issue, said Zeb. Patience, patience. But the good news is that there is no hacking activity. One good thing I said about what happened is I downloaded a backup of the chat, but it's in a GZ-zipped XML file and I've got no idea what to do with it now. Lol. Still, backups are good, aren't they? That's good, said Aladdin. You have a backup now. .gz is commonly used for export and import database. You will find a restore option to upload it again. Unfortunately not, Aladdin. I said it doesn't seem to work like that in Discuss, Aladdin, but we managed to get everything back anyway. I thought maybe if I could use the XML file I could extract the posts for each live chat recording, which would make it easier for people who want to read along. Unfortunately, when I tried to plug it into an HTML page, it was gobbledygook. Honestly, it really was. Come on, guys, said Zeb. They're small talk. If thousands disappear, there are still thousands to come. That's so true. I love your sort of philosophy of letting things go, Zeb. It was the surprise of it. I've kind of had a thought about future live chats in the future. I think what we might do is sort of put them onto another page, close them down and open up a new one here so that we can start afresh and people don't feel quite so intimidated. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyhow, Aladdin, who came up with the solution, said, I think you've changed with another account, Lynn. And I replied, I think you're very clever, Aladdin. Spot the difference. And Aladdin blushed. I made Aladdin blush. Sorry, Aladdin. I didn't mean to make you blush. I was just saying thank you because you got it spot on. Anyhow, then I posted, hi, everyone. Did you miss me? Hubby changed the folder name to be lowercase. Ouch! I did not know that could be so painful. Zeb, Aladdin, Igor, et al. Thank you for your help and patience. Oh, by the way, et al. Means and everyone. Thanks, said Igor, but I slept all afternoon. You missed the excitement, Igor. 'Twas an excellent option, said Zeb. Well done, Mrs. Marple, Zeb replied to me. And I said, actually, it was Aladdin who got me onto the right path. Thank you, Aladdin. This was quickly solved, said Zeb. Anyhow, then Hamza came along and said, anyone out there? So, anyone capital A out there and then a question mark. Hello, Hamza, said Cortha. Hamza with a capital H, Cortha. Don't forget your full stops. Hi, Hamza, I said. I'm afraid I'm logging off now. If you are around tomorrow, I'll be online for live chat in the morning. My morning. And then Anonymous came along. Hi, teacher, that is your GMT time. And what is morning for you? Okay. Hi, teacher, small t. Is that GMT time? And then I'd start a new sentence with a capital W. What is morning for you? Does anyone can open discussion in this chat for Get a Better English Skills? Okay. Can anyone open a discussion in this chat to improve their English skills? This is my first post here. Sorry for my English mistakes. Small s for sorry. I'll be happy if you or anyone else correct my mistakes. Okay, so after your first mistakes, put a full stop, and then just say, I'll be happy if you or anyone else corrects my mistakes. Hello, Anonymous Aubergine, I said. My time, as Zeb rightly pointed out, is Berlin time. The best thing to do is follow the calendar. So, and the reason I'm saying Anonymous Aubergine is their avatar was an aubergine and their name's Anonymous. Camille said, lol, I don't know why I find it weird that you called him, her, an aubergine. Haha, I'm imagining a talking vegetable. And I went, what's strange about that? Zeb was talking to a carrot not so long ago. And I was talking about, I'm sorry to confuse people, sometimes the sessions merge into one for me. I dressed up as a carrot and Zeb was dressed up as a snowwoman in Kitely in an open sim virtual world. Okay, so that's what that was all about. It might seem a bit surreal reading it with no context. Hi Aubergine, said Zeb. If you start a new discussion, have no doubts that people will join you. Here it's up to us learners to make it what we like. To answer your second question, Lynn should be around at 11:30 a.m. Berlin time. Okay, which kind of brings us to live chat because a couple of conversations were started, but the people who started them didn't come back. So just so I can finish at least 1 week in a week, we'll go to the live chat. And I wrote 2015 10th of March, LEN live chat. Zeb said, Aladdin, have you started the recording with the song 15 Men? How did you get on? How do you get on with it? Okay, how are you getting on with it? Or how did you get on with it? Carrie Boy said, what is this recording, Zeb? And Zeb said, I'm talking about Aladdin's radio show. Every Saturday we join Aladdin on a Google Hangout. Hangout is one word, by the way. And afterwards he makes a recording of the activity. It can be a drama, singing, reading, mixed up with reactions and comments of the participants. I'd like to pay a visit, said Carrie Boy. How many are there? Who decides the topic of the day? Everybody can join, said Zeb. Aladdin usually decides of the topic. Okay, Aladdin usually decides on the topic, but if you have suggestions, they will probably be welcomed. Get in touch with him on the forum. I will try to join you guys this week. What's the time in GMT? During winter time, it's 9 p.m. CET, GMT +1 on Saturday, but the best is to use the LEN calendar. Okay, but the best thing is to use the LEN calendar. Thanks, Zeb, said Carrie. And Aladdin said, where is the link? What link are you talking about? Asked Zeb. I was wondering that too. The link for 2005-0310 LEN live chat. I want to listening live. Okay, I want to listen to it live. I still don't get it, Aladdin, asked Zeb. Where would you like this link to take you to? Does Lynn recording the episode live now, doesn't she? Okay, is Lynn recording the episode live now? Question mark. Or Lynn records the episodes live, doesn't she? That's with a small d. Okay, again, tag questions. I wish I were that clever, I said. I did try to do that just by recording this session live, but there wasn't enough interaction during my first attempts. Nope, said Zeb. She does it gradually during the week and uploads it when she's done with it. Yeah, sort of. Anyhow, then Zeb said, hello, glad to catch you. Would you mind telling us about this new feature on the network? I haven't found it yet. Do you mean this? I asked, and I've given her a link. It took me ages to get it to work, but I'm working on a picture one now. Nothing stop you even when it comes to grammar. I like grammar basics though. Why was it difficult to make it work? Okay, nothing stops you, comma, even when it comes to grammar. I like grammar basics though. Yeah, I like grammar basics. It's when you go into the details it becomes problematical. Okay, and that's it for this week. So I'm a week behind, but don't worry, I'll be on holiday. There'll be a live chat this week, but I'll be on holiday from the week before Easter until the week after Easter, so I'll be able to catch up with everything. There, however, will not be any LEN live chat, and so no recordings whilst I'm on holiday. That will give me a chance to catch up. And let me know what you think of this, but my idea for future live chats, because we've got so many highs and hellos, and I think we've kind of had enough corrections of how to say hello and how to say hi. People can listen to previous recordings for that. Maybe we could start just a couple of topics for people to comment on. I don't know, maybe that's a bit teachery, I'm not sure, but I think getting a bit more flow in some of the conversations might be a good idea. Let me know what you think. As I say, this is your session, this is your live chat, but maybe it would be more of a challenge to those of you who are more active if I gave you a couple of topics and corrected your replies to those topics. Just a thought. Anyhow, just remember, in order to improve your English, you've got to use what you're learning, and you've got to use it in different contexts, and you've got to play with it a bit, and you've got to overcome your fear of making mistakes. So those of you who've been brave enough to put fingers to keyboards and to actually have a conversation with other people, well done you. You're very brave, and it will help. You just got to keep at it. Not just here, but all over the internet, okay? Take care. Remember, get out there, practice your English with other people. Be nice and be kind. And if you can't be good, just don't get caught. Bye. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and just to be on the safe side, hello. It's Lynn here from the Learn English Network, and it's a bit of a grey, dismal German day today. Anyhow, let's crack on because we've only got an hour. That's the limit to these recordings now. 1 hour, maybe a couple of hours a week. So we start off with Carrie Boy, who asks, who's following ICC Cricket World Cup? Carrie Boy, I'd say, who is following the ICC Cricket World Cup? Zeb said, I don't even know how it's played. There is no cricket in France. And Carrie Boy went, no cricket in France? Seriously? I like it, Carrie Boy. Seriously, said Zeb. The English never brought it to France. New information for me, said Carrie Boy. What sports do you have there then? So don't forget, new information for me is one sentence, full stop, and then capital W. Popular sports are football, rugby, cycling, tennis, athletics, skiing, handball. Another one that France is generally good at is fencing. Carrie Boy said, how could I forget the famous French Open for tennis? What's fencing? I have heard it for the first time. Okay, this is the first time I've heard about it. And then your full stop. It's a combat sport, said Zeb. Each opponent has got either a sword, a foil or a sabre. Then we have to touch the other one with that arm. You get 1 point every time you touch your opponent. The match ends either after a specific time limit or when you are the first one to reach a specific number of points. To get a better idea, think of the Musketeers. Indeed. I have to check this sports. Seems to be interesting, said Carrie Boy. So I have to check this sport, or I have to check out this sport. It seems to be interesting. Full stop, or I have to check out these sports, if you think of them as more than one, they seem to be interesting, okay? And Zeb said, have you checked it out? Is it to speak? Tomorrow you'll rest. What does it mean, resting? Is it doing nothing at all day long? No, said Carrie Boy, we have 1 hour lunch break. Okay, we have an hour lunch break. The match had entered into its critical stage and it nearly concluded at the end of break. Okay, it nearly concluded at the end of our break. Resting means off from office. Okay, resting means not going to the office. I would have 6 hours of peaceful sleep, then I have to help my mother with the monthly grocery. It will occupy nearly 3 hours, I guess. So, what you could say is that I should have 6 hours of peaceful, just one L at the end, sleep, comma. Then I have to help my mother with the monthly grocery shop. Okay. It will occupy nearly 3 hours. 3 is separate from the hours, I guess. A 6 hour sleep only, said Zeb. Will you take a nap in the afternoon? Yes, I was thinking that, Zeb. I'm an 8 hour girl myself. 6 hour sleep is usually enough for me. So 6 hours sleep is usually enough for me. I rarely take a nap in the afternoon. I guess, said Zeb, we all have different sleeping patterns. When you said that you'll help your mother with the monthly grocery for 3 hours, did you mean going shopping? 3 hours shopping for groceries sounds extraordinarily long. So, sounds extraordinarily long. You use the adverb extraordinarily. Then Carrie Boy said, shopping will take around 1.5 hours. Rest of the time will be wasted in travelling. Okay. The rest of the time will be travelling. The rest of the time we'll be travelling. I said, is it wasted time? You could practice your English while travelling. And Carrie Boy said, but it's not possible while I'm driving, although it's manageable while doing grocery. Okay. But it's IT'(S), not possible while I'm driving, comma, although it is ITIS, manageable, while doing the grocery shopping, okay? Or while shopping for groceries. Thought that you would like to practice? No, Zeb, said Carrie Boy. Couldn't check it. Today I was very busy at work. How was day? Okay, how was your day? Y-O-U-R and a question mark. I had a lovely morning, said Zeb, starting with running for an hour or so, going to the library and then the street market to get some fresh veggies. Then it was already aperitif o'clock and enjoyed a glass of red wine. Okay, and I enjoyed a glass of red wine. It was a Bordeaux with a capital B, with different cheese for lunch. Okay. There, I then tackled some administrative correspondence with an E at the end, ENCE, via the computer, which means I landed here. Lol, what about you? You got distracted, Zeb. And Carrie Boy said, it was a busy day. I slept quite late yesterday, but had yo whale up early for office. I think you meant I had to wake up, which is Y-O-U, and then space, then W-A-K-E, early for, and I'd say for work, or for the office, but I'd say for work. I sticked to my desktop for a couple of hours to deal some pending cases. Okay, I stuck to my desktop for a couple of hours, or I was stuck at my desktop for a couple of hours dealing with some pending cases. At lunch, we enjoyed ICC World Cup match between Pakistan and South Africa. Okay, at lunch, we enjoyed the ICC, because it's the International Cricket Club, World Cup match between Pakistan, capital P, and South Africa, capital S for South. It was thrilling match. It was a thrilling match. Second half was much lazy, but I wrapped up planning stuff for next week. Okay, the second half of my day was much lazier, L-A-Z-I-E-R, comma, but I wrapped up planning some stuff for next week. I reached home half an hour ago. Luckily tomorrow is off for me. I will rest. Okay, luckily tomorrow is a day off for me. I will rest. It seems to have been an easy day, said Zeb. It sounds like you were able to watch the whole match during your lunch break, or with the same amount of money. Usually, said Zeb, these kinds of shops where you can do bulk purchases are reserved to professionals. Okay, professionals, you've misspelled that one there. So it's Professionals. I'm surprised that individuals can also access them where you live. Okay, usually the kind of shops where you can buy in bulk are reserved for professionals, okay? Yeah, you're right. We call them discount stores or cash and carry. I'd say, yes, it's a all things buy shop. Okay, yes, it's, we'd call that a hypermarket, actually. You can't call it an all things buy shop. It's a shop where you can buy everything, or it's a hypermarket. I'm sorry, I don't understand what is an all things buy shops, said Seb. Do you mean a wholesaler? I mean, it's a supermarket where nearly all types of goods are available. Oh gosh, we don't have to bother to visit other stores. Okay, I mean it's IT''S, remember, short for it is. Supermarket is normally one word, but as I said, if it's that big, I would call it a hypermarket. It provides goods at wholesale rates. Okay, it provides goods at wholesale rates, full stop. Good conversation though, well done. Lots of sort of different vocabulary. There is a shopping page on the network which will tell you about British style of shopping, okay? worth a look for the different vocabulary. Okay, and we're back to Martz's avatar. Igor said, actually, I'm going to have to start calling you Igor, because you've got a photograph of Igor as your... Are you a fan of Young Frankenstein? It's one of my favourite Gene Wilder films. Anyway, that's Marty Feldman as well. Yes, I know this stuff, you know. Groceries. Grocery will take 1.5... Oh, okay. You've repeated yourself, Carrie. You seem to go very far from home for this monthly shopping, said Seb. Okay, you seem to go very far from home for your monthly shop. We often talk about the monthly shop, or the big shop. Carrie Boy said, it's almost 15 kilometres away from my home. Ooh, you could just say it's almost 15 kilometres away. We'll kind of fill in the rest of the information. Zeb then said, does it mean that you live in a village or small town and the closest town with a supermarket or a shopping centre is 15 kilometres away? No, said Carrie Boy. It's a big metropolitan city. There are markets nearby, but this one is a bit supermarket. I think you mean big, B-I-G. And almost everything is one word, is available there. One is off the grocery duty in one shot. Okay, so you can do your whole shop in one go, is what I would say there. It's not wrong, but it's a bit odd to see what you're saying. You might also have a discount, as you seem to make a bulk purchase every month. You buy large quantities, said Seb. Maybe you meant... do you get a discount, as you seem to make a bulk purchase every month, and you buy large quantities? Yours, said Carrie Boy. I think it meant yes, Y-E-S. The rates are discounted as compared other grocery store nearby. Okay, as compared with the other grocery stores nearby. And nearby is one word, Nearby. To buy, B-U-Y, means to purchase, okay? And nearby is near to, okay? One is able to buy more item with the same amount of money. Okay, one, that's something the Queen would say. You can say it if you must. But I would say you can buy more items, or you can buy more